The central theme of the Baha'i faith is unity of mankind. With all the persecution been going on in Iran, Baha'is don't respond violence with violence, but we pursue justice through peaceful means such as this campaign, and truly our story is one. Tahir Siavashi was another Baha'i woman who was hanged on June 18, 1983, along with 9 other Baha'i women. She was such a gentle, sweet, caring, loving soul that even in prison, when other prisoners needed help with their health, because she was a nurse, she was helping them. When the Revolutionary Guards went to their home, first they arrested her husband, Jamshid, and then after that, sometime later, they went and arrested Tahir. The very first night that we were all arrested and we were in prison, she was one of those women that she fell asleep. And I teased her and said in the morning, and I said, Tahir, how could you sleep? Most of us were sitting, talking and worried about what is going to happen. But she said, well, I am happy now I could see my husband, because since he's been arrested, I haven't got chance to see him. And now here, both of us are in prison, and most likely we see each other more often. But that really didn't happen. Until one day, they called Tahir to go and see her husband. And when she was leaving, myself actually grabbed a bag and put some fruits that we had and said, take them also for your husband. And after some time, Tahir came back to our cell. And when she came back, and she couldn't talk to us because she burst into tears and she was crying so hard. Finally, she said that her husband was tortured so severely that he couldn't even take the fruits that she took it for him. She said, Ruhi, I know for sure he's going to die tonight. And because they were thinking he would die tonight, he had requested to meet with me and talk to me tonight. And then we sat down, me and her, holding each other's hand to be comforting her. And I said, let's say some prayer. We couldn't say prayers aloud in prison. We weren't allowed to do that. We put one hand on our mouth, and then we were just saying prayer. For longest time, we sat down next to each other, holding hand and saying prayer. And her husband didn't die that night, but they hanged her husband on June 16th, just 2 days before her own execution. They executed her husband.